great goal from their perspective. But we've defended so well today. We've really minimised their chances. We've defended in a really diligent way, tactically excellent, and sucker punch at the end.
We know it's not about football in the moment. There are a lot of more important things than us, and I think we try just to keep a smile in the face, to give the fans, and I think everyone of the world, some good moments. And when you see the emotions after these goals, this is maybe what everyone needs today.
We are all very aware, still how privileged we are. We would like to have another situation, but we are in the focus because it's Premier League football, but we are still very privileged. And I think there were hundreds of people who are not so privileged in this club and who are maybe more worried because for them it's more existential than maybe for us. So we're still in a good place, and it gives us the responsibility to fight for them and to keep the head up high and to not give in, because this is what we can do and what we also demand from us.
And that's the thing, isn't it, Ian, what Thomas Tuchel said there. And I preface this question and this discussion by saying nothing compares to what the people of Ukraine are going through. But this is a very difficult time for those who work at the club, for the fans of the club and the community that relies on the club.
Yeah, it is. And I've got to say, with Thomas Tuchel and Emma Hayes, I think that they've shown great leadership in the past few days. But I think it's down to the Premier League and the government to try and find as quickly as possible a resolution to everything. But also, I think it's important that we take this moment to look at who owns football clubs and why. Because Chelsea's not just a club, it's like, I was reading a 117-year-old institution. So whoever's going to take over, they must leave it, chappers, in a better place. Not only financially, yes, they've got trophies in that, but socially as well.
Thomas Tuchel said something very similar in his post-match press conference. At some point, we need to trust the process of the Premier League as to who owns a club. Maybe we need to ask questions about the process of how this goes. You've written your column on that theme today as well.
Well, there's an owners and directors test that needs looking at. This has to provoke some sort of change. I would have said conversation, but no, it has to provoke change, and quickly. Some may say the horse has bolted already with certain things that have happened recently, talking about the ownership at Newcastle, of course. But this is a situation where if it needs to be legislation and law and it goes above the Premier League, then so be it, because we can't find ourselves in this situation again. It's a horrible position for the club to be in. There's so many innocent people at the club who could lose their livelihoods. So yeah, I mean, the Premier League are looking into it. Apparently, that's what we've heard. They are going to be addressing it and talking about it. But talk is cheap. We need actions, and this needs to be addressed.
And now we go from, as feels often the case at the moment, to go from talking about the really, really serious stuff to now looking at what happened in the game. Newcastle will feel they should have had a penalty.
They should have had a penalty. Absolutely farcical decision, if I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know what more you need to do when you're sitting there in front of a camera and you see that. That is ridiculous. He has a go at him there, he doesn't get it. He has a go at him there, he doesn't get it. All the time he's holding his shirt. How can you sit in the VAR office, whatever you do, and not give that?
But this?
I don't think this was a sending off. Some people do, but look, both eyes are on the ball. As they jump, elbows same height, both using their arms as elevation, which you have to do because they're both tall. Dan Burns' right arm, look at the elbow, just misses Havertz's chin by an inch. Havertz's elbow catches Burn. Two players innocently going for the ball, using their arms. No malice in it. It wasn't a sending off.
And then Havertz gets the winner, and that's some goal.
My God, what a beautiful goal.
Honestly,
it's just like so great the way this goal comes about. Oh, we're seeing it again.
We're seeing it.
Okay.
We're seeing that again. We don't see the elbow again. Let's see the goal, shall we?
If we could, lads.
Had enough of the controversy. Right. Let's see.
Like the goal.
I don't know if we can see the goal, but it was a brilliant finish anyhow.
Well, it's one of those finishes that I'd love people to see simply because of the elite nature in which he took this chance. Elite.
OK. We haven't got the goal. We can't show you the goal. Watch it back on the iPlayer at some point. Time now for all of yesterday's goals. We begin at Old Trafford.